Imagine breathing pure, clean air, like effortlessly, without that discomfort you get from a traditional mask, you know?
Yeah, and without it messing up your conversations or just getting in the way of daily stuff.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into something that promises just that. It's called the Natural Breathing Nasal Mask, or C.
Mm-hmm.
And it works with its partner device, the Action Paradise Portable Air Unit, or SAC.
Right.
And look, we've got some really fascinating insights here, straight from the inventor, Fuchi Wu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the sources we looked at actually call him the master.
The master.
And he doesn't just see this as like another gadget. He calls it a logic breakthrough.
A logic breakthrough.
Yeah, and even, get this, a symbol of civilizational progress.
Wow. Okay. So, big claims. Our mission then for this deep dive is to really unpack this unique system.
Right. Understand the design philosophy behind it, which seems surprisingly simple, but also pretty radical.
And explore how it's trying to redefine, well, our right to breathe clean air day to day. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's unpack this. So, starting with the basics.
Okay.
What is this thing? The Natural Breathing Nasal Mask.
Well, it's described fundamentally as a lightweight nasal accessory.
Right.
Designed specifically for, and this is their term, pure air introduction.
Pure air introduction. Okay, but it's clearly not what pops into your head when you hear the word mask, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. And that's really crucial to get straight. What it isn't,
okay,
the inventor is very clear. It is not a traditional sealed mask.
Right.
And it's not a medical gas mask either. It's kind of its own thing.
So a new category.
Pretty much. And that's mainly because the whole design idea comes from the needs of that Action Paradise application.
Ah, the portable unit.
Exactly. The goal was, how do you let people get clean air while they're, walking around, talking in meetings, just living life?
Without disrupting everything.
Precisely. Without messing up their natural rhythm.
That's pretty interesting. So it's about weaving clean air into your active life, not putting up a barrier.
You got it. And that leads right to its most distinctive feature.
Yeah.
This open type design.
Yeah, tell me about that. Because it's not sealed.
Right.
Doesn't cover your mouth.
Correct.
Doesn't block the airflow, apparently. And doesn't pressurize the air inside the mask part itself. That just seems completely counterintuitive for air filtration, right? My first thought is, how does it even work? How do you get pure air?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you'd think you need a tight seal.
Right. But it comes down to this clever mix of its parts and what the inventor calls the natural breathing principle.
Okay.
And it's built on this, deceptively simple system. 3 main parts.
All right, what are they?
So first, you've got the nasal mask body.
Okay.
It's super lightweight, made of flexible silicone or some non-toxic stuff. And it has this unique double-hole air guiding structure. It's designed to just sit lightly on the sides of the nose.
Lightly.
Yeah.
So not clamped on. That already sounds way more comfortable.
Definitely. Then second, there's the natural breathing tube.
The tube, right.
Yeah, it's thin, doesn't really stand out, soft tube.
Yeah.
It runs from the main Action Paradise unit.
The purifier box.
Exactly. And its job is to deliver what he calls 6-no purified pure air straight to your nasal cavity.
6-no purified. What does that mean?
So that 6-no basically refers to filtering out 6 main types of airborne nasties. Think like dust, allergens, bacteria, viruses, smells, even some harmful gases.
Wow, okay.
The Action Paradise unit itself must have a pretty decent multi-stage filter system, like you find in good room air purifiers.
Right, so the unit does the hard work of cleaning the air before it gets near the mask.
Precisely. That's how the mask stays so light and simple.
Okay, that makes sense. And the third part?
The third part is the adjustable headband.
Right.
It just gently holds the mask in place, either over the ears or around the back of the head.
Gently.
Yeah, and this is key. It deliberately leaves enough loose space around the mask itself.
Why loose space?
For natural exhalation. And that brings us right to the core innovation, the natural breathing principle.
Okay, let's get into that principle. This single direction intake, free exhalation idea. How does that actually play out?
Okay, so for intake, the pure air comes from the Action Paradise unit. It's a continuous micropositive pressure.
Micropositive, so not like being blasted with air.
No, not forced high pressure at all. Just a gentle, constant flow, enough to create this little sort of bubble or zone of pure air right there in your nasal cavity where you're breathing in.
Okay, I think I'm picturing that, like a little clean air pocket.
Exactly. Then, when you breathe out,
yeah,
your natural breath just disperses
Yeah.
out through those open gaps around the mask.
Ah, because it's not sealed.
Right. So the masked body itself doesn't need any complicated valves or anything to let you breathe naturally. It really makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, how different is that from what we usually expect?
Totally different. We expect seals, filters you breathe through, maybe some resistance.
Right. A bit of a struggle sometimes.
This just sidesteps all of that.
It's a completely different way of thinking.
Yeah,
And I guess this is where that logic breakthrough idea the inventor talks about really comes in.
Absolutely. It's not just tweaking an existing mask design, it's challenging the whole concept.
It's not just a patent tweak, it's a whole new approach.
That's it. Because if you look at, most existing patents for nasal masks,
Yeah.
they're almost all about sealed structures.
Right. Clamping down.
Yeah, tightly sealing the nostrils, or maybe the mouth and nose together, adding valves, blocking outside air.
But this thing, it flips that completely. It's almost like an unmask.
I like that. Unmask. It's a good way to put it. Because look at what it doesn't have.
Okay, like what?
No sealing.
Right.
No forced exhalation path.
Doesn't block your mouth?
Nope. No filter in the mask itself.
Because that's in the Action Paradise unit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No valves, no sealing ring. It's stripped right back.
Wow.
And that's why it can, effectively get around existing structural patents. Because it's not playing the same game.
It's going back to what the inventor calls the simplest, most intuitive air guiding function. And this really captures that master's insight quote that pops up in the sources.
What's that?
True innovation is not adding, but removing.
Ah, taking things away, not piling more on.
Exactly. Removing the complexity to get to the core function.
It's kind of brilliant in its simplicity.
Yeah.
Especially when you hear the actual operational keys.
Oh, yeah, they're almost laughably simple.
Yeah. The inventor says, number 1, don't tighten the nasal mask too much and you can breathe naturally.
Just wear it loose.
And number 2, if the air gets worse, tighten it appropriately.
That's it. Adjust as needed.
That simplicity, that refusal to over-engineer it, that seems to be the genius move.
It really is. It avoids all that patent complexity by just rethinking the problem from the ground up.
Yeah. We're so used to thinking innovation means more bells and whistles.
But here, the breakthrough is subtraction. Taking stuff away to get, well, freedom and better function.
So, okay, practically speaking, what does this mean for everyday life? How do people actually use this thing, since it's so different?
Well, the sources give some good examples. They really stress how it fits into normal activities.
Yeah.
Like a student in class. They can wear it but still talk, answer questions.
Right. No muffled voice.
Or an office worker in a meeting. They don't have to take off a stuffy mask just to speak clearly.
Okay.
Good for phone calls, social stuff. Your voice isn't blocked.
Makes sense.
You can walk, even jog with it.
Right.
Because it's ventilated and so light. And obviously for any outdoor stuff where you really want that guarantee of pure air, you pair it with the Action Paradise unit.
So it lets you just live your life.
That's the core idea, not just kind of survive behind a mask.
It sounds really adaptable too, and the sources talk about that, right? A kind of 3-stage use.
Yeah, exactly. It adapts based on the air quality around you.
How so?
Stage 1.
Yeah.
If the air's generally good, just daily life stuff, you wear it loosely.
Yeah.
Just enjoy that gentle flow of pure air. Stage 2. If there's, say, moderate pollution, maybe near roads, construction sites, or it's pollen season, you adjust it for a more stable fit, not tight, just stable.
Okay.
Stage 3. If the pollution gets really bad, like during bad allergy days or heavy smog or haze, then you tighten it appropriately, improve the air seal a bit. But even then, it's designed to still let you exhale naturally around the edges.
So even when tightened, it's not fully sealed like a traditional mask.
Correct. And throughout all this adapting, remember, the mask itself has no power source.
Right.
No valves.
Wow.
No feeling of being compressed or sealed in. Yet, because it's leveraging that Action Paradise unit, the user is still breathing essentially 100% pure air.
Just constantly delivered, gently.
Yeah, fitting into your routine without you really noticing it, ideally.
This whole deep dive, it feels like it's about more than just the tech specs.
Oh, definitely.
What really comes across is that the inventor, the master, sees this as something bigger. There's a real philosophical angle here.
There absolutely is.
Yeah.
The sources keep framing it that way. Like, not just a design innovation, but a respect for human freedom and comfort.
Freedom and comfort.
Yeah, because it breaks free from the limitations of old school masks by just throwing out their basic assumptions.
Right. Rethinking the whole thing.
It moves beyond just filtering air to creating a whole new experience for the user.
And the statement it makes is pretty powerful, isn't it? offering people who need clean air a choice.
A choice that's described as non-oppressive, non-disruptive, and non-interfering with their lives.
Empowering people to breathe freely, basically, wherever they are.
Exactly. It's tied to this much broader vision. There's a direct quote in the source.
Yeah.
This is not just a product, but a symbol of civilizational progress.
Wow. That's ambitious.
And another one. This isn't fighting the world, it's redesigning the world's right to breathe.
Redesigning the right to breathe. That frames it as, like, fundamental. A shift in how we approach a basic human need.
It really does. And, just as a side note, showing how seriously he takes protecting this different approach. The source material even mentions strategies for legal defense. Things like publicly documenting how it works with videos, or maybe getting a utility model patent just as a defensive move.
Just to put a stake in the ground for this unique principle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, we're just relaying the ideas from the source material here.
Of course. So we've journeyed through this natural breathing nasal mask system. We've kind of uncovered its radical simplicity.
Yeah, and it's pretty huge ambition, weaving clean air seamlessly into our lives.
It really does flip the script, doesn't it, on what we think personal air purification has to be.
Totally. Moving away from complex seals and restriction towards this elegant, open simplicity and freedom. This deep dive really showed how the inventor is challenging the very idea of a mask, introducing this whole new philosophy of breathing freedom.
Yeah, a world where getting clean air isn't supposed to feel like a burden. So, for you, our listener, maybe something to think about.
Here's a provocative thought for you. In our world, which often feels like it's getting more and more complex, how might that philosophy, true innovation is not adding but removing, apply elsewhere?
In other tech. Or even just to how we solve problems day to day.
Exactly. What other simple solutions might be hiding right under our noses, just waiting for us to challenge the usual way of doing things and strip away the clutter?